Imagine a quiet mountain town. Keddie, California was just such a place. Nestled amidst whispering pines, it offered a peaceful escape. But this tranquility was shattered on April 12, 1981. A gruesome discovery awaited residents. The Keddie Cabin Murders became a chilling reminder. Evil can lurk even in the most serene settings. The small community was forever changed. A dark cloud descended upon Keddie. The resort cabins were usually a haven. Families came to relax and enjoy nature. Cabin 28 held a horrifying secret. Inside, a scene of unimaginable violence unfolded. Sue Sharp, her son John, and his friend Dana Wingate were found dead. They were victims of a brutal attack. The murders shocked the community. The peaceful facade of Keddie was shattered. The news spread like wildfire. Fear gripped the residents of Keddie. The once safe haven was now a place of terror. Whispers replaced laughter. Suspicion replaced trust. The close-knit community was torn apart. The murders left an indelible scar. The Keddie Cabin Murders became a chilling mystery. The question on everyone's mind was who? Who could commit such a heinous act? The search for answers began. The investigation would uncover more questions than answers. The crime scene was a gruesome spectacle. Blood splattered the walls, furniture was overturned, a palpable sense of violence hung in the air. Investigators were stunned by the brutality. The victims had been bound, bludgeoned, and stabbed. It was a scene of pure horror. Sue Sharp, 36, lay lifeless. Her 15-year-old son, John, was also dead. Dana Wingate, 17, had met the same fate. The three victims had been brutally murdered. The sheer savagery of the attack was shocking. It left investigators searching for answers. 3 young boys were found unharmed. Sue's sons, Rick and Greg, and their friend Justin had survived. They had been sleeping in another room. Their accounts of the night were inconsistent. They claimed to have slept through the ordeal or were too scared to speak. The boys' testimony added to the mystery. Did they see something? Did they hear something? Their inconsistent accounts fueled speculation. Were they protecting someone? The investigation began immediately. Police searched for clues, they interviewed witnesses, but the case quickly grew cold. Leads dried up. Evidence was scarce. The killer seemed to have vanished into thin air. A bloody hammer was found at the scene. A kitchen knife was also recovered. These were potential murder weapons, but they yielded no fingerprints. No DNA evidence was available at the time. The investigation hit a roadblock. Several suspects emerged. Martin Smart, a neighbor, was a person of interest. He had a history of violence. His wife claimed he confessed to the murders, but no concrete evidence linked him to the crime. Another suspect was Beau Boubaid. He was a friend of Smart. He reportedly had ties to organized crime. Tina Sharp, Sue's 12-year-old daughter, was missing. Her disappearance added another layer to the mystery. Had she been kidnapped? Was she also a victim of the killer? The search for Tina intensified. 3 years later, a gruesome discovery was made. Tina's remains were found. They were located 50 miles from Keddie. The discovery brought more questions than answers. How did her body end up so far away? Who was responsible for her death? The Keddie Cabin Murders remain unsolved. Decades have passed. Theories abound. Some suspect a cover-up. Others believe multiple perpetrators were involved. The truth remains elusive. The case continues to haunt investigators. It also haunts the community of Keddie. The memory of the brutal murders lingers. The questions remain unanswered.